I've been falling off. I have not reviewed Love and Hip Hop in Miami for a while because your boy's been tired, work, life, and a whole bunch of stuff. But anyway, without further ado, let me say I apologize. I'm late on the rent. I'm late on the reviews. But anyway, I'm going to give you episode 5 and 6 of Love and Hip Hop Miami. Miami. There you go. There was a couple of stuff. I say this week's couple of these episodes has been okay, a little bit blah, blah, not what I thought it would be, but okay, let's get into it. Let's start off with Spectacular and Blue's dad, whose name is Blue, Big Blue, and Baby Blue, and so many Blues, turquoise blue, sky blue. How many blues they got? Light blue, dark blue, anyway. It didn't really matter. And they did a meeting. As you know, Spectacular has an issue with his dad because he feels like his dad has been pimping out Pretty Ricky's money out and treating him like crap. But Baby Blue is really looking like he gonna fight somebody. Like, he feels like his dad is the greatest. We need our dad to manage the group because we need to have the group back together. We need them back together because when we have the group back together, everything's gonna be all right. Everything's gonna be okay. Everything's gonna be alright. But Spectacular is not hearing that because when they try to have, their dad come in the meeting, they didn't work out. And his dad, and I don't know why they called his dad old boy. Old boy. It doesn't. Is that a certain thing? You call parents old boy and old girl? See, if I call my mom old girl, I will get whooping. It doesn't even sound like, but okay, but whatever. Let's get into. I don't know. It don't make sense, but whatever. And that's Baby Blue's dad's position. Hey, I helped you guys out. I promoted you guys. I took you to the next level. I spent all my money. Why y'all complaining? Especially he said, you guys are grown men. Grown men. And there was a lot of argument back and forth, and and Baby Blue was like, "Don't you dare talk more out there like that. What you doing? I'll fight you. I'll fight you. I'll fight you." My man was angry. I see his eyes bloodshot. It looked like he got steam coming out his eyes. He looked like he was. And Baby Blue is a big, he's a big boy. You know what I'm saying? He ain't a little. He's not a little person. You know what I'm saying? He looked like he can, like a couple. He looked like he got his goons with him. You know what I'm saying? He about that life. I grew up. I beat you up. You know what I'm saying? And Spectacular is like, we can take it to the streets. Come on. We can take it to the streets. And meanwhile, Pleasure P was saying, it's my fault that we broke up. You know what I'm saying? It's my fault. It's my fault. It's my fault. And, because, when he broke up, he was able to move on to the group. And we find out that Spectacular had a Facebook page, so he making money on the side. And Baby Blue is okay because he's working with Shay. But the only person who ain't really doing well is Sikkim. Sikkim, I think I call him. And he found out he got no bank account. He got this to survive. And he's like the forgettable member. You know what I'm saying? He's like the, there's always that one band you can remember, like Backstreet Boys or NSYNC was Justin Timberlake. You could remember him, And Pretty Ricky was definitely Pleasure P because he was the front one. He was the ladies' man. And Baby Blue and Spectacular. Sikkim was just like an extra cast member. I'm sorry. I mean, he's there, but he's unforgettable. Anywho, it was just like that. So, sorry, excuse me. So anyway, Baby Blue wanted to meet Spectacular, and he was crying, talking about, it hurts, man. I had to leave you. I had to go leave my father because I needed to be a man. I live with your mom, man. I'm sorry, boy. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to do that, man. Can you forgive me? Yeah, it's so messed up that you had someone else be best man of the men, and he was crying. And it looked like Spectacular wasn't feeling it, but he was feeling it. He was like, you know what? Come on, come on, you gonna be the best man ever. And he was happy. And then Blue was like, you know what? You need to work out with Daddy. You know, you need, to forget all that business stuff. Just work it out with your dad. You know, and take him to the basketball court. And Spectacular was like, you know what? Alright, but don't. Ain't my fault. You need some icy hot or whatever. I was like, okay. So it was like, all right. And then Spectacular was talking to his dad in the pool hall, and he was like, look, I'm I just want to be a dad. I need you just to be a dad for me. I need you to be my, spend no time with me, And it was like, some time traveling with me. I was like, y'all in groups, Spectacular. I mean, I feel you, but you're in groups, you're traveling. And even the dad was like, look, you had 15 girls with you. And I wasn't there just to say how you doing, you understand me? They want to say, you know what? Can you help me out with my school homework, please, Mr. Can you help me out with school homework and braid my hair, really? Come on now. Come on, Spectacular. I know you want to have a relationship with your dad, and I feel like I can see that you've been hurt, you've been robbed, and his dad, he looked like he was in prison. I don't know if he was in prison for what, but I wouldn't say for drug dealing, because he had that kind of hustler mentality look. I could be wrong. So basically, his dad was like, you keep trashing me on social media, and this, that. So he's obviously hurt. And Spectacularly hurt. And I feel like they need to have like a father-son moment. Probably need some counseling, like separate counseling for the dad and the son, and maybe have joint counseling, because it's a lot of unresolved issues that's affected the boys. You know what I'm saying? It has affected their identity to be a man. You know what I mean? The fact that Spectacular has a baby mama and actually not be married, that tells me there's a lot of issues that needs to be addressed, and the fact that, which leads into Spectacular having his own son, and he feels like his dad has spent time with him, but his dad said, I have spent time with his son, I took him to the Angels, whatever, but his obviously Spectacular saying that is a lie. So I hope they really work things out, because they need, especially his he needs to be part of his grandson's life and have that legacy grown. You know what I'm saying? It's a lot of stuff that needs to be worked out. So, and let's talk about Pressure P and what's this girl's name? JoJo. And because after we see that JoJo and Shay got into it, and Pressure P was comforting Shay, and JoJo didn't like that. So she confronts Pressure P about it, and Pressure P was like, look, you basically told on JoJo, you were wrong. I had to show, I was just trying to be there for Shay as a friend, blah, blah, blah. I was worried about how she was doing. And JoJo's like, you want to be back with her? And he basically said, look, that ain't about that. If you want to leave. And JoJo was like, no, I don't want to leave. I just don't know where we stand. And Pressure P basically said, look, I'm done. You want to bounce? You can bounce. Get out. I was like, okay. I was like, all right. Man, I said, JoJo, you should listen to your mama. Shoot. But I feel like that ain't gonna work, because JoJo's a woman that's gonna move on, and Pressure P gonna look stupid. So, basically. And then we have Bobby, my dude, my bro, my man. We found that Bobby has signed with Clear Fishing Records, because despite that, he got all the warnings to sign with Trina, because Trina is the baddest. You know what it is. Trina is the baddest. You know what it is. When you hear that Trina song, I'll be like, okay, Trina, let them know. Let them know, Trina, that you're the baddest in the planet. She wanted the city in Miami, baby. She wanted the city in Miami. And everybody was telling him, from his own mama telling him to sign with Trina. Shay told him, but he want to go with Clear Vision, because he wants that fast money, and he feel like Trina is just jerking him along. And even though Trina was going to be was going to be featured on the song, but he kind of did it without telling her what's going on. And when Trina found out from Shay, she was pissed. She took, and she basically told Bobby, look, what that feature you was going to have is going to be done. We ain't going to have no feature no more. And I can understand I can understand Trina's position, but look, because it's kind of like, look, I'm trying to help you out. You didn't even tell me you going to sign for somebody else. And it's like, you didn't even have the courtesy, the courage to say, look, I have it. Because Trina was like, look, I don't care you want to sign somebody else. I'm glad, but at least have the courtesy and the respect to come and tell me I shouldn't have to hear it for somebody else on social media. And Bobby, you know, and that's a little, I couldn't get married to Trina because Bobby has little messy fingers. His hands is messy, you know. I'm gonna call him Messy Boots. Because Messy Boots Bobby, he always messing up with Prince. In fact, that Tip was gonna have a concert talking about you're mad or not, you're mad or not. And it was a cool little bang. I was like, okay, you're mad or not. I was like, okay, you mad or not, you mad or not. And I was like, okay, I feel you, I feel the beat. But that ain't what was always going down because Prince and Bobby was going down. Bobby was get at Prince's face talking about, you talking to another woman. And Prince is like, yeah, I'm talking to another woman because I'm a promoter, baby. And he was mad. He was fighting. He was like a jealous ex. Like, you ain't gonna talk to another woman. You're gonna talk to me. So I was like, does he love Prince? Do you want some of Prince's goodness? I don't know. Because even Kenyatta was like, he looked like he wanted some of Prince's goodness. And Tip was like, you know, they embarrassing me. You can't take Bobby nowhere. He embarrassed me at my event. People think I'm ghetto. But you like that ratchetness, baby. You like it. You like it. Come on. Yes, I'm going to be going over the place. Because I'm tired. I'm basically tying 5 and 6 together. Because they kind of, they flow into each other. Basically, speaking of chaotic wants to be with Joy. He wants some of that joy in his life. You saw how I did that? You saw how I did that? He wants some joy in his life. I know that was corny, but sue me, all right? It was corny, whatever, all right? And Joy agreed to some food because she hungry. As she said, she greedy. And Ken, I got a little restaurant. He was making some barbecue ribs, so with some ribs. I was hungry. I was getting. I was about to eat the screen on my TV. I was like, them ribs look good too. And he had. It's like I got her be a flower to Joe, and Joe's like, oh my God. He's like, and Ken was like, I want a kiss, and Joe said, okay, I'm gonna give you a kiss. He had him kiss the flower. I said, Joe, you ain't right, but go ahead. My man K.I. look like a crackhead. I shouldn't say that. He just look like he off for something. He doesn't like K.I. look like he off for something. He's a little off. I mean, put it in the comments below. Man, how anywho. Get on with it. What else? What else I'm missing? Jessica Wu and what's this girl's name? Amala Vega was in a fight because apparently Jessica Wu had an idea of a show called Girl Talk, Sister Talk, whatever talk, and she feels like her former managers gave what's the name? Amar an idea, so she's mad, and Omar is pissed and saying that's not true, and basically Jessica Wu talk about Amar's mama, and even her mom was like, you need to be her A. I said, okay, and mom was like, be her A. And it looked like her mom's gonna be her A, and you know, but the security broke them up, or whatever, and even mom was down there, maybe hope that she, you know, her manager didn't give her Jessica's idea of the show. So let's see what else I'm saying. I think I covered pretty much everything on 5 and 6. Like I said, if I have not covered anything in 5 and 6, let me know. Put it in the comments below. Anyway, this is your boy D. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, hit the subscribe button, comment on videos, like my videos, and of course share my videos. Anyway, this is your boy D. I am out. Peace. Good night, y'all. Ciao. And of course, you will hear Black Lightning's review, and I will, of course, watch Love and Hip Hop not Atlanta, Miami, this week's episode. So I think everything should be better. I should be having a normal schedule time. Anyway, you boy D, I'm out. Holla.